All right, let's see today's analysis, September 22nd, Monday market. News-wise, there's nothing today. There's a bank holiday tomorrow, so we'll see tomorrow. But today, there is no USD news, so that's good. And if we see Monday market, Monday opening, we have had an upside opening, so we're literally at the all-time highs. This is the monthly. Let me just mark out the monthly very quickly. All right. And let's drop down into the weekly. The weekly also, we are on a major uptrend. And let me mark out the weekly. This usually just helps me to see the, just the weekly highs and lows, just for liquidity and for target purposes, right? And let's drop down into the daily, but again, see, we have had a consolidation. We have had a very good movement to the upside, and probably we are consolidating in this zone for some time, and then we should have a good movement down or a good movement up. So we're still waiting on that. And on the 4 hours, we can see that on the 4 hours on Friday, it looked like we were on the downtrend, but clearly it has tapped this zone around this region, and it has clearly gone for a buy trend, right? So let's see. So today we can still aim for buys, but from a very good and a very good potential zone of 3660. So we're 300 pips away on the 4 hours. That is something to note, right? All right. So on the 4 hours is still on the uptrend, and let's focus on buys, but from a good zone. And let's come down into the 1 hour. This is what you want to see, right? So let's draw a fib for this swing, and you can see the 50% is here. So this is a very good OB. This region is a very good region. Let's mark out this entire OB. So this is a good region to target your buys, your buy continuation. So we'll focus on this also today. So if this has to happen, that means market takes out Asia lows, drops down into this place, and targets for Asia highs. That if Asia highs are still intact, and market goes for Asia lows, takes it out, and then goes down at the 1 hour OB, we can target Asia highs or even the all-time highs. But this is created by FOMC, so I'm not quite sure about how true or valid this still is, but this is the weekly high as well, so we can, that will be a very good trade, an A plus setup for today, since this OB directly falls into the discount region of 50%. So that's very good. Dropping down into 30-minute, we can see the same, and dropping down into the 15, it's still the same the same outlook, the same view I have. So this is the trade that I will be looking for. 3676 or 3675 is the region, and it's a 100 pip region. We can look for it with a confirmation, of course. And if we come into my Asia setup, for my Asia setup, we can see it's consolidating-ish Asia setup. So I wouldn't go for a very good clean movement, but let's just say Asia were to take out this low, then I would look for some quick scalps for the buy into somewhere of a 50% region, and then downward continuation into the zone, tap confirmation and then try to go for longs. And in that case, I'll be targeting Asia highs and then monthly highs for a bigger target or a bigger swing, right? Now, if price takes out Asia high, in that case, it will be much better. We can wait for the retracement and enter off a good zone that Asia has reacted and then try to go for the longs. So that will be a more better trade compared to, Asia taking out lows and then going for quick scalps upside. Because if price takes out Asia lows, then you can see that there has been a double bottom formed, and there is a good liquidity. You can see there's a trend line lick and there is a bottom liquidity, and there is also a fair value gap in here. So going for upsides from here is kind of risky because price will always try to take out the liquidity pools such as this liquidity pool, such as trendline liquidity, and the inefficiencies in price going for fair value gap. So this is overall my trade analysis for today. And I mean, it's very simple. There's no major news. And price is consolidating. Price is at all-time highs. So very, very risky markets, of course, but go with clear confirmation trades only. And let's target buys. Let's target buys from this 1 hour zone, and there is a high probability 4 hour zone down this region. So we can target buys from that. And if you want to go for quick scalps, I have told you about the Asia setups. And that's about it for today. All right, let me catch you in the next one. See you. Bye bye.